Good morning. It is 7:05 a.m. on Monday, April 18th, 2016. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. So, I'm still feeling kind of under the weather. I don't know. I feel like I'm maybe not as low as I was yesterday afternoon, evening. And that may just be because I got some sleep, but still kind of feeling like yeah, I think I'm best to stay away from the office today. So get some more sleep. Try to recover all the way instead of forcing it and prolonging the illness, which is something that can happen. Hopefully, it'll just clear up. Be sort of a 48-hour thing. Is that a thing? I wonder, other than just sort of it's a common figure of speech. Is the 24-hour bug or 48-hour bug, like, is that real? I don't know. I suppose it's just the difference between something that is a brief infection that your body is fighting off versus something that's more prolonged. And so, in that sense, it's less of a thing as much as it's sort of an artificially drawing a box around things that last that long and then go away and then you're fine, so you don't need to do anything about it, versus things that last longer, so you do need to do anything about it. So it's not so much that I think certain kinds of bugs are 24-hour bugs versus others, as much as it's just divided by how long it takes you to get over them. But yeah, I'm still kind of I got a little bit of a stomach achy added into the mix last night, and then still got that kind of this morning, a little congested. But instead of just complaining about not feeling great, I will also, I don't know what. I played a little bit of a video game called Until Dawn yesterday. This is not a new game. It came out, I want to say, last summer. Um, and it's actually kind of really cool so far. It's a lot like, if anyone ever played Heavy Rain, it's a lot like that, only instead of being sort of a slightly weirdly foreign feeling thriller, it's like a teen horror movie. And so it's kind of very choose your own adventure. It's kind of like the Telltale games where you're walking through an environment and you're finding various things to interact with, and then you make story decisions that will change the outcome of the story. But it's all very slickly produced, and it has lots of walking around these creepy environments where you're controlling your character's movement with one stick and aiming a flashlight with the other. Um, and you're just making various incidental little decisions that the game makes a big thing about the butterfly effect and how little decisions you make are going to affect the story later. Like I've not, it'll be hard to know with some of those decisions what effect they have, um, until later, when for all I know, it'll be a situation like, well, because you lied to this person earlier and then they found out, they didn't trust you later when you tried to tell them this other thing, and that meant that that character gets killed. Maybe. My understanding is that the game has a whole lot of different outcomes. There's a bunch of kids going up to this, snowbound cabin, and then there's serial killers or monsters or something going on. It's not entirely clear yet. Um, but it's really cool so far. It's definitely something that if given that I didn't feel well, I forced myself to go to bed early last night. But if I hadn't literally just like set an alarm for myself to say, now is bedtime and it's non-negotiable, I probably would have kept playing because I certainly felt like continuing to play. So I'm only maybe a couple of hours in that I played it yesterday, but so far, thumbs up. I think you probably do have to be a fan of that kind of movie because it very much is that type. And if you're not into that as a movie, you probably won't be into it as a game either. But it's pretty fun. All right. Now I have to email work and stuff. All right. Talk to you guys tomorrow for 5 more minutes.